Time to talk sports, and Mark is back here at the table to talk about football.
NFL Week 9 is kicking off last night with the Baltimore Ravens beating the Miami Dolphins 28-6. Now, it's an interesting dynamic to this game because you've got Lamar Jackson, right? MVP coming back from injury. Maybe the season's now saved for the Ravens. And then you've got Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel, the coach of the Dolphins. He's 1-7. It's not looking good for Mike potentially. We got to see what happens. Then there'll be other games coming up.
I really feel like you're hitting your stride. I feel like you whatever inner sportscaster you've always been cultivating is you're channeling it. This is
listen. Red Smith, a hero of mine from the New York Times. All the greatest writers were sports writers in many ways. It's a fact. Then you've got Patrick Mahomes coming up with the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm listening.
Far be it from me to stop you on your sports soliloquy, but we also have one of the greatest at USA Today. So we have Tyler Dragon, our NFL reporter. So I feel like you guys need to mix it up here.
What's up? Let's chop it up, Tyler. How you doing?
I think Mark wants your job, Tyler.
well, thank you.
Track and field coach too. I love it, man. I ran to 400 in high school and college. God bless you. Okay.
Mark was giving great analysis. I was just sitting and listening and watching.
Talk to me, Tyler. You're the pro. Tell me what's going on. What do you think?
With what game? Let's
start with the Chiefs. Okay, the one thing that I know about, the one thing I don't even know about it, but we're a Chiefs family here. My husband was from Kansas City, so give me the latest on the Kansas City Chiefs. What do I need to know about Patrick Mahomes, etc.?
Well, this is going to be the game of the weekend, and ironically, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs are 0-4 against the Bills in the regular season, but the script is flipped in the playoffs. The Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes are 4-0 against Josh Allen and the Bills in the postseason. So it's been kind of flip-flopped. Patrick Mahomes wins when it matters, and Josh Allen wins in the regular season. But this is a game for playoff positioning. The Chiefs obviously lost their first two games of the regular season this year, so they're trying to get out of that early season hole. They're looking up at the Denver Broncos in the AFC West division. They're tied with the LA Chargers, and they're starting to get their stride. They got Rashee Rice back, their number one receiver. Their defense is playing a lot better. So the Chiefs are starting to look like the Chiefs that have been to the Super Bowl the last few seasons. And as for the Bills, they kind of hit a hiccup in the last few weeks, losing a couple games. And I really think it's because of their defense and their lack of a deep threat passing wise. Josh Allen kind of has to do everything offensively, and James Cook as well. Their running back, but this is a game that's going to be at home in Buffalo. They're going to be in a Rockets environment, have the fans on their side, so it's going to be a really good game. But to me, I feel like the Chiefs are just playing a little bit better, and they're healthier right now.
Before we get to other games, Tylers, I just got to ask you. The Kansas City Chiefs have been consistently the blockers of the Buffalo Bills, right? They're trying to get to the Super Bowl. They're trying. Are we going to see that continue?
Well, it's a really good question because in the regular season, it's been Josh Allen and the Bills that have overcome the Chiefs. But I was at that AFC Championship game last year in Kansas City where the Chiefs just narrowly got by the Bills. And that's been the story for the last 4 times these two teams have played in the postseason. And if they meet again in the postseason, to me, I just feel like the Chiefs are the more complete team. They have a better wide receiver unit. They have the more versatile offense, and their defense is better right now. So Josh Allen really has to play hero ball, MVP type of football for the Bills to overcome the Chiefs, especially in the postseason.
All right, Tyler, let's talk about another interesting AFC game. The Colts visiting the Steelers. And the Colts are really the surprise of the season this year at 7-1. The surprise of the league. Steelers are 4-3. Are the Colts for real?
I'm starting to believe the Colts are for real. I've covered a couple of their games, and they've just blown out their opponents. Daniel Jones is having a career renaissance type season, coming from, you all know, the New York Giants. And really, Jonathan Taylor, their running back, is an MVP candidate. He has multiple games this season with 3 touchdowns. He leads the league in rushing yards and rushing TDs as well. And really, the Colts are clicking on all cylinders right now. They have the top offense in the league, the number one scoring offense. And the Steelers on the opposite end, their defense ranks last in the league in pass defense. They're bottom of the league in multiple defensive categories. And that's really uncharacteristic for a Mike Tomlin-led team. So the Steelers really have to get their act together against the Indianapolis Colts team that's playing at a real high level and arguably probably the best team in all of football right now.
Now, Tyler, you're talking about how Daniel Jones, formerly of the Giants, is having success in Indianapolis. Not surprising, because we in the New York area, New Jersey area, know that hope dies in football for the Giants. This is the place where it just ends. But also an interesting phenomenon. You see the owner of the Indianapolis Colts always on the sideline, Carly Ursay-Gordon. It's kind of become a phenomenon. People, constantly paying attention. What's up with that?
Yeah, she even has the headset on and listening to play calls. And really, she's just trying to familiarize herself with the NFL game. And the players don't seem to mind it. At least that's what they're telling us. But it is kind of odd seeing the owner on the sideline with a headset. I would picture Jerry Jones wants to do that. He doesn't even do that. And we all know that Jim Irsay, her father, passed away earlier this season. So she's kind of taken over leadership of the franchise and really wants to put her hands-on approach with how the Colts are doing. And they're 7-1 right now. They have the best record in the NFL. They're playing at the highest level in the NFL. So she's probably not going to stop because it is working right now.
She's kind of the Allison Camerata of this segment, familiarizing herself with the game.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, I'm just listening in on a headset right now to some other plays.
You need a clipboard.
Yeah, I do. I am taking notes. Yep.
Tyler, thanks so much.
Thank you, Tyler.
Thanks.